Greetings, this is Commander Rusty Dog, and we are docked at my home port of Jemison Memorial in Shinrarta Dezhra. And I am in my clipper. As you can see, it hasn't got any shields, and that's because I just took them off. And the reason is I'm just about to start a refit, and I'm going to refit the clipper for the purpose I bought it for, which was mining. Now, I haven't really done any mining. I've maybe clocked up about an hour doing it, and I did it in a Cobra, so probably not the best ship, but it does get the job done, I suppose. So, based on the recommendations of Commander Lukoza, watching his video on mining, which I need to watch again as a refresher because I've forgotten some things, especially the stuff with prospector limpets and collector limpets and stuff like that. I need to refresh my memory on those. So what I'm going to pretty much do is copy his loadout, which he kindly gave to me, and I'm going to make that as my starting point. Now, I've looked at his loadout and I can't see anything on there that I would change, except maybe I would take the point defense away and replace it with a heat sink in case of an attack. I would probably prefer to, if I lose my shields, to be able to go into silent running and drop a heat sink than worry about a missile coming in. I don't know. I guess it's all depends. You just take your chances. I might get a missile attack and then I wish I had the point defense. So, but apart from that, the rest kind of looks okay. Oh, excuse me, it's a phone. Right. Yeah, sorry. That phone call was just, yeah, just my uncle passed away. Right, okay. So, let's get this ship kitted out, and yeah, then we can go do some mining. Okay, so I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to stop the video or what. There's not much I can do. Okay. Right, let's go here. So, I've got written it down here, 6A power plant, or A6 thrusters, A5 frame shift, life support is correct, power distributor is correct, sensors 5A, yep, C4 fuel tank. Okay, this is it. I need the cargo rack here. Man. A4 shield generator, which I guess will be this one. Sorry, I've gone a bit quiet. Yeah. Now obviously I don't need, well not obviously, but I don't need a fuel scoop according to this, because I'm going to need an A4 refinery instead. This is quite a different loadout for me to what I'm used to. Wow, 4 million. That's going to take my money. But I'm not going to argue, that's the way it is. Don't need this, do I? Not for mining. However, oh, no, we're all... Let's have a look. Oh, wait a minute though, I might still be able to fit this. Got an A1 Prospector Limpet. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, I've messed up here. I'm messed up. See, the thing is, I dictated this list into my iPhone, and it's put A3 collect Olympic controller. So that's one of these. A3. Okay. Cargo rack, that comes after that. And then another cargo rack here. What I'll do is I'll probably save this video for now, and then I will append onto the end of this video the actual mining that I do. Okay, so I've got... Now then. Oh yeah, I haven't got the space, have I? So this has to be... Prospector Limpet controller. A1. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's your layout and the hard points. The only thing here, he's got 2 gimbal pulse lasers, which I'm completely fine with, but he's got a cannon and I've got a multi-cannon. I'm going to stick with the multi-cannon, and this one I need a mining laser, which I suppose I should get this one, obviously. And chaff launcher, a heatsink, where Lucosa has a point defense, but that's alright, that's just as... Depends what you're going to face, I suppose. And 2 A-class shield boosters. So I'm going to fit that. And I'm going to fit... There we go. Okay, so my balance still stands at 562, so it hasn't really changed really. Obviously I'm going to have to mess around now with the fire groups. Now then, I don't know how Commander Lucosa has his set up. I guess remove that, and I'll set these up like this. No, I'm going to do that in this group. Oops. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So the mining laser and the collector may be in one. I don't know if this is a proper setup or not. And the mining laser and the prospector in the other. You know? Okay. There we go. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this video short because, yeah, in light of what I've just heard, I have to take a break. So, I'll be back. Hi, and this is a new day, and I am continuing on from yesterday's video about the mining, and I'm going to make a slight change to the ship. Now, first thing you should know is I am no longer in Shinrarta Dezhra. I'm about 2 jumps away. And I decided that I really can't do without my fuel scoop, so I'm going to take out, if I can, I don't know if it's going to let me because I've got cargo on board, but I want to fit a fuel scoop on this thing, an A3. Now I don't know how long this is going to take to scoop, but I don't mind sacrificing 6 cargo. Okay, so I had enough left over. Okay, so what's happened? Well, basically, since yesterday's video, I have watched Commander Lucosa's mining guide video, which I will link to in this video description. And I suggest that if you want to get into mining, that you watch that first before continuing on with this one, although because I'm not going to go into the details of prospector limpets and collector limpets and stuff, but suffice to say you might get an idea of how they work once I'm mining. So I did stock up with limpets. You can see I've got 190 on board. I didn't quite fill my cargo. That was intentional. I wanted to leave a little bit of space because from what I could tell, it is possible that you could be mining and refining stuff quicker than you can get rid of limpets. So I just left a 6-ton gap there. Well, it was more. It was 204 tons I had till I just put the fuel scoop on. But now I've got 196 tons, which I'm happy with because I needed the fuel scoop. So I'm here at LTT 3607, which would have been a nice system to land at. It's only 2 jumps away from my home, and it would have been nice because these are major reserve planets, and this first one has got a metal-rich ring. Problem is, look at the distance of that, 170,000. And if we pop here, we'll see that the A ring is metal rich. B ring, forget that, icy ones. Rocky icy, icy, and rocky icy. So really we only had we only had this one to look at. So I am now going to replot my course. Oh, in fact, I think it's still plotted. It looks like it is. There it is. HIP 16607, because it has pristine reserves and a couple of planets with metal rich. And I'm going to be going to the furthest one out, which is this little one. You can see here the A ring has a metal rich ring type, and the A ring is the inside ring, and B is the outer one. You can tell by the diameters anyway, but there you go. That's the one I've chosen. So how many jumps have I got to go? I think it's 9. Oh no, it's not. It would have been 9 on in the asp, but no, it wouldn't have been 9 in the asp. It was only 7 in the 7 jumps all the way. Where did I get 9 from? Has me adding the fuel scoop really added that much weight? Wow. I'm sure 2 jumps, yeah. It's gone from an 11 jump range from Shinrata to Hip to 16 jumps. Well, I say 16, I've just done 2. Yeah, adding that fuel scoop's really changed the... Let me just take a look what my jump range is. Oh, 20.03. It hasn't come down that much. Laden, there you go, that's what's come down. And I am laden. Now, that makes me think of something here. I could have done this a bit more efficiently, couldn't I? Yep, I could have docked here and bought the limpets. Now, according to Commander Lucosa, you can sell the limpets that you don't use, so... Is this how you do it? Do I get the money back? Well, let's see. Take the limpets out. There we go. Right, pop into the galaxy map. It'll replot the course, pop back out, and now we're down to 10. And I'll buy the limpets once I get there. Right, I'm going to leave the video running, but I'm going to be doing it on a time lapse. So the moment I leave this station, I will time lapse until we get there. Until I dock at that station, which I haven't got targeted right now, but I will when I get there. In fact, no, I'm not going to do it. Let's do it when I get there. So,
landing gear retracted.
The Clipper being the second widest ship in the game, I'm taking it the widest one being the Imperial Cutter. We need to go through... Oh, jeez. I was going to say we need to go through what is almost the middle. Alright, let's speed this thing up and let's go. Okay, we are now back. And I've got to request docking permission.
Docking request granted.
And now we can get the limpets and refuel before going to
Scan
the rings.
detected.
What's going on here?
Rotational correction disabled. Rotational correction enabled.
I don't know whether that was my joystick going a bit nuts or what. Still. Yep, something's wrong here. Oh, landing gear not down, that doesn't help. At least when it comes to landing. Yes, I wonder what happened there. Why was it whizzing off to the left? My joystick would normally whiz off to the right, if anything. Anyway, doesn't matter, we're down. So let's refuel and restock. Now, I currently have 196. So I'm going to give myself a 10-ton leeway. So 186 will be good, I think. 190 will be okay, to be honest. But I just want that 10 tons. Okay. So now we have prospector limpets and collector limpets. Now the collector says 2 and the prospector says 1. So what does that really mean? It doesn't fire 2 at once, obviously. So the way I've got this configured is that this is my offensive mode if I need it, or defensive mode depending how you look at it. And then on this one I've got the mining laser active, and then I've got a fire group where the collector limpet is active, and one where the prospector limpet is active. So and bearing in mind of course that the collector limpets have a lifespan. I'm just going to pop into outfitting and see if I can find out what that is. I know it depends on the class of the controller, I think, but somewhere it tells you what the lifespan of the limpet is, and I think it's in kilometers. So I'm just going to waste a bit of time here. Yeah, active range on the prospector limpet 3000. So yeah, they do change. Collector limpet, which is the one I got fitted. Here we go. Okay, so the lifetime 720 seconds. So it's seconds they expire on. So 720. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, that's like 10. 10, was it 14 minutes? No. 300 seconds is 5 minutes, right? So 600 seconds would be 10 minutes, plus another 120, 2 minutes. So, yeah, it's got a lifespan of 12 minutes. And you can have maximum active limpets too. That's how many you can have on the go at the same time. So that's what the 2 is for. So when you fire one off, you'll have one. Okay, now it makes sense. Right, so you got one prospector limpet per asteroid, I suppose. And then, right, got it. The collector limpet, you can fire 2 off. So you can fire 1 and you'll still have another one left you can fire before it says, no more, I'm done. You're going to have to wait till 1 expires. Fine. Okay. So, let's time-lapse our way to here, where a reminder is that I need to be on the inner ring, metal-rich side. And let's go there.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Whoa, that kind of speed makes my head go dizzy. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't got that great a head on me today at all. I don't know, still kind of a bit numb from yesterday. So okay, we're heading for the inner rings. So I'm just going to back off the speed. Look at this, lovely. So I'm just going to keep it under the blue zone just until I get myself into position. I think somewhere here will be okay. That's a big ice cap. I knew I'd get a nice view from here, with the planet being so small. As long as the rings weren't too far out, I just knew. Well, you could tell. I mean, you could be able to tell, couldn't you, from the diameter of the planet compared to the inner diameter of the A-ring. Okay, so let's just drop this down. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. We can give it a bit of speed. There we go. Okay, here we are then. And there is the view. Very cool. So, mining laser and collector on primary 3 and prospector on primary 2. And I'm going to need the prospector first. Now the laser I have on primary because I'm used to lasers being on triggers. So who should we go for then against this fairly bright and nice backdrop? Let's get this guy where the laser's on. What the hell, I'll boost it. If it's too quick, I'll just pick a different one. Now once the mining laser's in range, I'll fire off a prospector mine. I've got a feeling I'm going to be using a few of those. Keep using prospector mines on different asteroids until I find one that I like. Now, as Lucosa's video points out, what you really need to be looking out for is the P's. Painite, Palladium, and what was the other one? Painite, Palladium, oh god, he's going to be shouting at the screen. Painite, Palladium, Platinum. There you go, Platinum. Okay, so I'm going to use my small thrusters now. Now, of course, as is pointed out, don't go into resource extraction sites where other ships are. Go into a ring where nobody else is. Kind of makes sense. So I'm just going to twiddle the ship round a bit, so trying to minimize the rotation of this asteroid, if that makes any sense. Oh, I should send a prospector mine out, shouldn't I? And it is out of range. I've got to get right a lot closer in.
Programming limpet drone.
Now I better open my cargo bay doors as well.
Prospector limpet engaged. Cargo scoop deployed.
Coltan. Now I don't know what that gets me. So I'm going to switch to this.
Programming limpet drone.
And I'm going to send out the collector. I don't want him to go too far. Has he buggered off? No, here he comes. I'm too far out of range. I need to get closer here. Oh, thermal overload, yeah. Put some power to weapons. There's the prospector. I don't know what the galactic average of... Oh. Oh. I'll have to wait till I gather 100%, I suppose.
Programming limpet
Let's send
drone.
another collector out, so we've got 2. Wow, there's a lot. That'll keep you busy. It feels like I'm moving. It's kind of bizarre. I'm going to try and get myself up somewhere around where those bits are, so those limpets don't have
Collector
to...
limpet expired. Collector limpet expired.
Well, that was not 12 minutes. Yep, I'm making a dog's dinner of it. Let me find another asteroid. Although, how much did I get from that? 96. Ah, I've got to get another one.
Programming limpet drone.
The movement of the asteroid is really annoying me. I'm too close. In that it's disorienting. Right, now that I've got a ton of the stuff, galactic average is 1,3. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to get any more of that. Let's move on. So let's go back to Prospector. It's quite clear that I need quite a bit of practice at this. That thing was rotating at quite the speed. And my collector limpet kind of follows me around.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's take a look at this guy. Now he's not rotating so much.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Coltan, silver, and lepidolite. Now, do I just say... Now, the other one failed, I guess, because I launched this one, because you can only have one at a time. And, well, I better get something, because that collector limpet needs to be doing something. No, alright, I'll just do that until it expires. And the closer in I can get, the less distance that limpet's got to travel. And the quicker it can get there and back. So the more I'll collect before the time runs out. Right? Yep, it's definitely speeding up. So it's not the quickest money to be made in the world. Especially when you have the kind of money or credits that I've already got. But I'm cool, it's fine. 25% on the silver. Let's get some more silver if we can. This collector limpet seems to be lasting a little bit. I'll stay close by so you can get there and back quicker. I won't be near those fragments, to be honest. There it goes. God, I remember the days when there was no limpets. You just had to open the cargo scoop and yeah, all manual. Which is probably not a bad way to start off. It's slower, but it teaches you techniques and stuff like that, which is good, especially when you come to collect cargo or do pirating. To learn how to pick stuff up without. So there's another ton of coltan. How am I doing on the old silver? 46. Let's see if I can get some more before this drone runs out. Oh, I was going to draw a picture on it. Yeah, a ton of silver wouldn't be too bad. That's the worst letter R I've ever done. It does look like we do get 12 minutes on these collectors, but the other ones must have just, I don't know, crashed into the asteroid while they were trying to get back to me, because they did go around the other side. I don't know what went on there, but this collector's lasting ages. If I focused on it, would I be able to see what its lifespan is? Let's go down to the bits. There's all the bits. There they are, look. See? No, it just tells you the distance that it is. It's really kind of cool. Yeah, so this is mining. Okay. I'm going to change my pips to 3 on the laser, because I think that's probably going to be enough. And 1.5 to the other 2 systems. Has it refined any silver yet? No, 98%. Come on, this should do it. I'm not interested in the lepidolite, really. Yes, I have silver, which gets me 4,800. I don't think I need this. I don't need any more now. And of course, stuff that you don't want, you can just get rid of. So that's it. Let's find another one. It's not bad, this, is it? It's not quite as boring as I thought it was going to be. It's not the most exciting thing in the game, but still. Now that collector limpet is still with me, so I'm just going to send out a prospector
Programming limpet drone.
on this thing. And the prospector failed is the one I had on the other
Prospector
asteroid.
limpet engaged.
I'm not really interested in that. Let's try something. If I can't boost because my cargo's down, but I was going to say if I boost, can the limpet keep up? I want to use the same limpet, I'm going to have to be fairly quick. I don't want any of these fast spinning ones. They put me off.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
It's the same stuff. Okay, so let's close the...
Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, that limpet's staying with me. It is staying with me.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Programming limpet drone. Right, where are you?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Calite. It's all basically the same stuff. Still, might as well get some practice in it. Now, I'm going to try and maneuver the ship so that it is... Well, actually, I only need to be where the bits are. Wow, where's he going? Yeah, you see that? He's smacked into the asteroid. If he carries on at that rate, he will destroy himself. Yeah, these fast spinners, not really ideal. Okay, well, I'm going to try and find some more lucrative materials, but in the meantime, this is basically mining. So yeah, great stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, little update. I've been refining gold and osmium here. I've got 2 collector limpets out, one's going to expire fairly soon, and it's refining these things at quite a rapid rate. I'm not quite sure how much I've got, but look, see all those rocks coming off, and if the collector limpet expires and I've only got a couple of more fragments left, I'll go and pick them up manually. Just get loads and loads and loads of bits off, and just let the two drones go backwards and forwards. Stick close to the bits. There's the fragments there, look. I don't know what osmium gets actually. Oh, osmium's not bad. 7,400. Look at that. I got 8 tons of gold, a ton of silver. Osmium, 96%. There you go, that's another load. And I've refined the pips on the laser. Actually, I could probably go to... how can I get this now? I want 2 on systems, 3 on engines, and 1 on weapons. Is that even possible? There we go. That's not right, is it? No, that's not quite right, but anyway, there we go. You don't need, because the laser just takes ages to run out. And you can mine off so much in this burst that you barely need any pips to weapons. You do need a pip to weapons, as I found out.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, and I can't send out any more collectors because you can only send out 2 at a time. Okay, what if I send another prospector out somewhere else? Will it know? If I point somewhere else, will it know? This guy here.
Programming limpet drone.
Will it know to go to the one I'm pointing at? It does.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
He hasn't got there yet.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Silver Leopardolite seems to be the big one there. How am I doing on silver? 15%. And Leopardolite gets me what? I haven't got any of that. 8 tons of osmium. Yeah, getting quite into this. But I am out of cargo right now, so I have overfilled. So the only thing I can do is wait for these two limpets to expire and fire off another 2. Anyway, let's get into here and start. But I'm not really into any of the materials here, but in fact, let's forget that then. And let's prospect this one. I've got my ship's lights on as well.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Don't fancy that one either. But at least this is a way to use up prospectors. Let me try this little guy here. I don't know why I say let me. It's not like I need permission. Okay.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's see what this...
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, that's completely uraninite. How am I doing on that? I'm alright, I haven't got any. So, okay, let's go and prospect somewhere else. Oh, these poor limpet drones are just running out of time.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay, let's just do that one. So we'll get in range. It's a spinny one, so let's see if we can just... Go and get them, boys. Got a few more tons still. See, of course, the bits are going to fly off
Expired.
in the direction of the rotation of the thing, the fragment, the asteroid.
Programming limpet drone.
Alright, well I just thought I'd give you a small update as to how I was getting on. See, there's the bits flying off because of the rotation. Maybe I need to be near those bits. The closest I am to those bits, the quicker it's going to be able to get them back to me. That bit's flying away.
Selector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Yep, that would help if I did that,
Cargo
wouldn't it?
scoop retracted. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo
I
hatch.
just did.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Now it says my refinery's full. Are you going to get this guy or am I? No, you got him. Now, when the refinery's full, isn't all these bins supposed to be full? Oh, look at Coal Town. Is there Coal Town on this thing? I can't remember. No, Galite and Indite. Ah, there's some Coal Town. Yeah, grab that. Thank you. That should refine my my Coal Town now. Here we go. Right, anything I want to get rid of? Well, osmium's pretty good. I want to keep that. So let's just keep going now until... Where's the cargo? I can only do one more refinement anyway, and then I'm full. So I'll do that, and then we'll go back and see what we can sell. I'm not going to make too much, because I've only been out here for a few minutes, but about maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour. I've got to leave these poor collector limpets behind. No valid collection target. I think we'll have to deplete this asteroid.
Selector limpet expired.
There goes one. Oh, look at that! I thought he was rolling across the... Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Yeah, I thought he smacked into the asteroid and... I don't know, can you destroy them? Whoops, not like that, you can't. He's just smashed into that thing. I'm not a very good shot with these clipper lasers. Let's see if we can get a bit of a closer look. Oh, they do actually look like that, don't they? Look at that. Can they be destroyed? I don't know. Are they indestructible? Just having a bit of fun here. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not touching them, look. Right. Okay, I'm going to head back. I'll see you then. Now, before I go, the only issue I see with the Clipper as a mining ship is in a system like this, where you've got two platforms. This one's really close to me, I guess, and this one's much further away. Of course, the Clipper will not land. So if you find a system that has got pristine reserves and metal-rich rings and stuff like that, but in the system they've only got platforms, then you can't drop your stuff off there and get paid for and empty your cargo hold and then come back out. You've got to go to another system or get a ship that will land. So what would be a ship that can store a lot of cargo, land on any platform? I'm thinking of an Asp. Right, I'm getting followed here by my collector thing, so I wonder if I can I was going to say, I wonder if I can lose him in the asteroid field, just because it looks good. Maybe make him bump into something. I should be in the blue zone if I'm going to be doing this kind of stuff.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
No, he's sticking with me. Alright, so we're going to be losing him now anyway, as I come out of mass lock and hit Super Cruise. Maybe I should be pointing a bit further up. That's it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Great view there out the side window.
2, 1, engage.
Yes, look at that. Okay, I'll be back when I'm landed. Righty, I'm down, so I'm going to reload, refuel. And of course that reloading doesn't buy you these by the looks of it. Oh, of course I can't. I was just wondering why can't I buy any more, and it's because my cargo is full. Now, I did go into the refinery on the way back and emptied it, but on the top slot, I probably shouldn't have emptied it because, you know, but I wanted to just for this case. At the top it said coltan 100%, but yet it hadn't refined, and I think that's because it couldn't refine, obviously because my cargo is full. So if I'd sold something from here, would it have automatically refined? And if so, then I just lost 1,368 credits. Boo-hoo. Okay, so let's just, I don't know what prices they buy stuff out here, I don't really care. But let's just sell the gold. Actually, the gold is at 10,000. Yeah, nice. So higher than the galactic average for that. A bit lower. Yeah, a bit lower. Sell that. What else have I got? Coltan. Again, higher than the galactic average, so I'll take it. Galite. Higher than the galactic average. Not too bad. Of course you can use I guess you can use Threads database to find out anywhere where you can sell this stuff at the optimum prices. But you're going to find yourself flying around the galaxy and spending money on fuels, unless you fuel scoop very efficiently. Am I done? Is that it? Yeah. So now I've got. I'm not going to refresh my limpets or buy any more. Got plenty there. So okay, that's mining, and yeah, it was all right. It was not bad at all. Hopefully, one day I'll find some painite, like they keep asking on the bulletin board, and I probably should have come to the bulletin board first to see if anybody wanted gold or silver that I could have supplied them with. Oh, I'm going to do that. Resource extraction experts. Don't tell me that you want something I've just sold. No, 3 platinum. So, and you've got 10 hours to find it. But you can always find it first and then come back and take one of those missions. But yeah, you can start doing these missions now, which I haven't done before. So again, it's something new. It's something new for me to do. And you know, despite that I've been in this game a while now, it's still good to be doing new things, even though they are things that I should have done by now. So with that,
Flight assist off.
how the hell did I manage to do that? How did I do that? Oh, right, okay. Alright, never mind. I don't know how I did it. It's a combination key to do that for me.
Flight assist on.
Control Z is flight assist on and off for me. So I don't know how the hell that just engaged. But anyway, that's it. We're done. And yeah. If you want to go mining, that's what you do. By the way, before I go, I have looked at other ship possibilities. And if you want something that's got a decent cargo but you're on a budget, then possibly an Asp Explorer, which is considerably less than the Clipper. The other thing is the Type 7, which has got a cargo hold of over 200, but it's got 4 hard points, but they're only small, so you'll only be able to fit a Class 1 laser, as opposed to the Class 2 that's on the Clipper. So there's many considerations. But anyway, I'll leave it up to you. It's your choices. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.